What's up, guys? It's Benny. I love working with strong data. The numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard. That's why I love putting up charts like this here. What is this exactly? Is this the Bitcoin price, or is it some type of crypto market? Oh, got it. This is the number of searches on Google, the most powerful search engine in the world, for arrest Barack Obama. Okay, I can see something has changed actually in the last couple of days. It seems like there's quite a few more calls for President Obama's arrest. And as we live and breathe every single hour, there is more information that is being released by our Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, proving that Barack Obama must be arrested. Barack Obama was the one who rejected the intelligence community's assessment that Russia did not interfere in our election in 2016, and instead Barack Obama ordered them to create the Russia collusion hoax. President Trump sharing this on Truth Social and also stating that Barack Obama is treasonous. Oh yeah, baby. In case you need a very quick wrap up of what President Obama did, here we go.
Fox News alert, we just got a peek inside Obama's black book, and it turns out Barack knew the Russia hoax was a hoax all along, but pushed it anyway to sabotage the Trump presidency. DNI Tulsi Gabbard declassifying pages and pages of documents, showing Obama's intel guys briefed him just weeks after the 2016 election that the Russians didn't actually sway the election. Quote, "We assessed that Russian and criminal actors did not impact the recent U.S. election results. Criminal activity also failed to reach the scale and sophistication necessary to change election outcomes." But Obama just couldn't accept that. So he and his staff instructed intel agencies to cook up new reports to support Russia collusion. Quote, "After the meetings, Clapper's executive assistant emailed intelligence community leaders, tasking them to create a new intelligence community assessment per the president's request that detailed the tools Moscow used and actions it took to influence the 2016 election." Tulsi Gabbard described what she found as a conspiracy to subvert the will of the American people. And she says the people involved should be prosecuted, and has made a criminal referral to the Department of Justice.
So the evidence is as plain as it is clear. It is out in the open. You can read it with your own two eyes, and you can see the full breakdown. You can even read the actual emails. They've approved everything. It's all been declassified, and that is why Arrest Obama Now is trending throughout the world. It is actually the number one trend on X all weekend. Arrest Obama Now, and I tend to agree with Matt Walsh here, unpopular opinion, but I don't care about this unless they actually arrest and prosecute Barack Obama. You cannot allege a treasonous conspiracy and do nothing about it. Typical pattern by Republicans is they state these kind of claims and then they do absolutely nothing about it. They just use it to get on Fox News and to trend on Twitter. And I'm against that. I'm tired of it. Go arrest these people and bring them to justice, and then I'll care. And if you won't do that, then what does that say about you? And I agree with Matt Walsh there. I agree here. Arrest Obama for treason. Now, Arrest Obama is trending. Arrest Obama is trending for a good reason. If they can arrest Trump, they can arrest Barack Obama. And if they weren't concerned with civil unrest confidently, they controlled the cops and the military. We are now in the same position. They said nobody is above the law. Now it's time to operate under that philosophy. It's absolutely true. And if you can arrest the former president named Donald Trump, you can arrest former president named Barack Obama. The goal was to usurp President Trump and to subvert the will of the people. What Barack Obama did was far worse than, of course, anything they claim President Trump did. They arrested Trump on fake charges. We damn well sure should arrest Barack Obama on real charges. Stephen Miller leveling the hurt stick here. It's Tulsi Gabbard has exposed the startling depths of seditious coup against the Republican forces behind this coup have done and will do anything to protect their grasp on legal and illegitimate power. Do not underestimate their capabilities and depravities, but we are stronger. We are stronger. Tulsi Gabbard and Stephen Miller teaming up to fight the seditious coup and conspiracy. Okay, I'm going to bet on those two. I'm just going to point this out. If Donald Trump can be arrested, then so can Barack Obama. They set the precedent. We didn't. Barack Obama, ladies and gentlemen, treasonous conspiracy is what DNI Tulsi Gabbard is saying. Treason, they're calling it a conspiracy. There's no statute of limitations on that. Arrest Barack Hussein Obama. Greatest political scandal in American history. Arrest Obama. There's no way around it. Obama has to be arrested. If Roger Stone special, put TV crews outside of his house moments before the raid, and then walk him out in handcuffs, right? Taste their own vengeance. Don't tell me that Barack Obama can't be arrested. That's exactly right. If you can arrest and convict conservatives and presidential advisors on fake crimes, then you damn well can convict Barack Obama on real crimes, is what everybody is saying. And they're all true. Barack Obama saying I spy. I mean, they have to brag about it, don't they? They really do. It's time for arrests. Again, we're just establishing here that not only is this what the internet and the base and the entire country is calling for after the stunning revelations from Tulsi Gabbard, but also Tulsi Gabbard wasn't done yet. Tulsi Gabbard says that there are new deep state whistleblowers from deep inside of the Obama orbit, and that they are about to show you everything. It's wild. Whistleblowers are coming forward to provide testimony in a conspiracy against Trump. Tulsi, we have whistleblowers coming out now since I released the documents. It's all being sent to the DOJ. There must be indictments. They must be held accountable. We have the evidence to bring people to justice. Tulsi Gabbard confirming the Russiagate whistleblowers have come forward to work with her. They are disgusted by what happened, altering and manufacturing intel reports to make it look like Russia interfered in order to destroy President Trump. This is massive, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Tulsi Gabbard making these announcements today on Fox News.
And do you believe that we will see prosecutions? I mean, our audience wants to know where this story goes from here. Will we ever see anyone held accountable for this incredible lie on the American people?
I will do all that I can, and we have whistleblowers, actually, Maria, coming forward now after we release these documents, because there are people who were around, who were working within the intelligence community at this time, who were so disgusted by what happened. We're starting to see some of them come out of the woodwork here because they, too, like you and I and the American people, want to see justice delivered. So we're going to provide everything that we have, everything that we will continue to gather to the Department of Justice for that direct intent and that direct purpose. There must be indictments. Those responsible, no matter how powerful they are and were at that time, no matter who was involved in creating this treasonous conspiracy against the American people, they all must be held accountable.
So do you expect, just to be clear, do you expect indictments and prosecutions?
I'm not a lawyer. In my view, we have the evidence to be able to move forward and bring about justice, yes, to prosecute and indict those responsible.
And here's Tulsi Gabbard giving a preview of what's going to happen next week. Starting tomorrow, they're going to lay out even further evidence. I mean, I don't know what else you need. I've looked through the 100 pages of documents. They're all there. We've done a full breakdown of them. But she says they're going to lay out even more evidence that Barack Obama rigged the election against Trump, which is really what this is, actually. Yeah, that's a seditious conspiracy. Barack Obama needs to go to prison. He's got to go to jail. You can claim presidential immunity, but not for actions that are illegal, not for actions that are clearly illegal. You're not allowed to go kill someone, right, as president. Again, like, it's going to have to be debated in the courts because you're going to have to arrest Barack Obama. You have to arrest him. You have to arrest him. Here's Tulsi Gabbard explaining what happens next.
And I understand that there is more, perhaps, that you are going to come out with next week. And I was told that that's why they raided Mar-a-Lago, that they wanted to find the Trump-Russia documents that indicated there was absolutely no collusion and that there was no evidence to even start such an investigation. But Trump didn't have it there in Mar-a-Lago, but that's why they raided his house in 2022. Is that correct?
I don't have the details on the specifics of the Mar-a-Lago raid itself. Those are within the possession of the FBI. But there's no question in my mind that this intelligence community assessment that President Obama ordered be published, which contained a manufactured intelligence document. It's worse than even politicization of intelligence. It was manufactured intelligence that sought to achieve President Obama and his team's objective, which was undermining President Trump's presidency and subverting the will of the American people. So yes, next week we will be releasing more detailed information about how exactly this took place and the extent to which this information was sought to be hidden from the American people, hidden from officials who would be in a position to do something about it. And that's really the point here that I think is most important, Maria, and you said it in your opening. Accountability is essential for the future of our country, for the American people to have any sense of trust in the integrity of our democratic republic. Accountability, action, prosecution, indictments for those who are responsible for trying to steal our democracy is essential for us to make sure that this never happens to our country again.